Greetings, viewers. This is ERi-TV news broadcast live from the headquarters in Asmara. It's 10:30 p.m. Thursday, March 10. I'm the reporter Mira Johannes with your daily updates, and here's a rundown of the top stories for tonight's English news segment. Announcements from the Ministry of Health. International Women's Day commemoration. Venezuela releases imprisoned Americans after talks with U.S. Gunmen kill at least 57 people in Nigeria. On to the details for the local news. We have an announcement from the Ministry of Health. One patient has been diagnosed positive for COVID-19 and test is carried out today at a testing station in the central region. The total number of confirmed cases in the country to date has accordingly increased to 9,719. The total number of recovered patients stands at 9,613, while the number of deaths at 103. Ministry of Health, Asmara, March 10, 2022. International Women's Day, March 8, was commemorated at a regional level in Massawa, featuring cultural and artistic programs. At the occasion, Ms. Jum'a Raki, head of the National Union of Eritrean Women branch in the Northern Red Sea region, gave extensive briefing on the role and contribution of Eritrean women in realizing their rightful place in the history of the country and called for reinforced participation in the national affairs. On the occasion, the Teachers Association of the Northern Red Sea region organized the general knowledge competition and cultural performances in connection with March 8, International Women's Day, and graduated female teachers trained in computer technology. In related news, the National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students branch in the Amhara subzone stated that tree planting, seminars and sports activities, as well as cultural performances in which over 1,600 residents participated, was conducted in the Amhara town. At the event conducted in Erdi Awad Hall in connection with the International Women's Day commemoration, Ms. Agawaini Gabramaram, representative of National Union of Eritrean Women branch in the subzone, delivered a message of the day. Mr. Yamana Abara, administrator of the Amhara subzone, on his part, expressed the administration's readiness in supporting the National Union of Eritrean Women's effort in eradicating harmful practices. Female civil servants and members of National Union of Eritrean Women from the Central Region have contributed sanitation materials to fistula patients in Mandafara Referral Hospital. At the event that was conducted yesterday, the 9th of March, in connection with the International Women's Day, the medical director of the Southern Region Referral Hospital, Dr. Jonas Giflamariam, underlined the significant importance of supports and visits that concerned citizens, and particularly women, make to fistula patients in boosting their morale and facilitating their treatment. Coordinators of the visit on their part stating that the objective of the visit was to support and encourage the fistula patients, called on the female civil servants of other institutions to follow their footsteps. Fistula expert at the referral hospital, gynecologist Dr. Habte Haile Melikot, on his part stating that fistula is both difficult and costly to treat and that it creates emotional stress on the part of the patient, made a call on the society to play due role in preventing the causes of the disease. We'll be right back with the international news after the short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. A senior U.S. administration official confirmed that Venezuela's government released two Americans on Tuesday. U.S. President Joe Biden also confirmed their release and said both had been wrongly detained in Venezuela. In a statement, President Biden thanked the special presidential envoy for hostage affairs and the entire diplomatic team for their tireless efforts to secure their release and reunite these families. The government of President Nicolas Maduro released Gustavo Cardenas, one of 6 U.S. Citgo executives detained in 2017, and Jorge Alberto Fernandez, who is a Cuban-American tourist arrested under terrorism charges for bringing a drone into Venezuela. Speaking to reporters on Monday, White House Press Secretary said the purpose of a high-level U.S. delegation to Venezuela last weekend was to discuss a range of issues, which included energy security and also the health and welfare of detained U.S. citizens. Mourners in northwestern Nigeria buried their dead on Tuesday after clashes between a local self-defense vigilante group and armed gunmen killed at least 57 people. According to the police, the clashes occurred on Monday in the Zuru district of Kebbi State. The gunmen were heavily armed and were fleeing military operations in neighboring Niger State when they were intercepted by the local vigilantes. Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari condemned the killings while urging security forces to increase efforts. In January, Nigeria's government labeled the criminal gangs as terrorist groups in an attempt to bring tougher sanctions against the gunmen and their informants. Last year, criminal gangs raided a number of schools and kidnapped students in a bid to squeeze more ransom out of local communities. Following is a recap of tonight's major headlines. Announcement from the Ministry of Health. International Women's Day commemoration. Venezuela releases imprisoned Americans after talks with U.S. Gunmen kill at least 57 people in Nigeria. That's all from us for now. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.